We get excited about planning, but hardly ever do we get instant gratification when going into projects, and the brain wants the dopamine hit. Persevering through that is really hard, yeah. But when I start, I can't stop. Yeah, same. If it's a new project or it's something that I'm really like excited for, once I actually once I push past that barrier, you can't pull me away from it. And I'll just like neglect other things, like even my own health, to just like fully focus on that one thing. Like as soon as that hurdle is like crossed, it's like you can't hold me back at that point. And you know, it's a lot of people can relate to that, you know, and that's just me, you know, and it's inadvertently got me into trouble because I just kind of let other things slide away. And it's like, no, I want to do this. I want to like edit and put on this show for everyone. And I want to make it bigger and better than last time. And that's all I want to do. Like, that's all I care about. Like, no, we can do it for you. Like, no, I will do it myself. I want it to be perfect. That's another thing. It's hard for me to delegate tasks to other people because I don't trust them to do it right. Because a lot of the time they don't. So I'd rather just do it myself because I know what I want. And I have a standard that I like to keep to, and I just don't trust anyone with that. Because if I do and it comes back and it's fucked, it just takes more time and effort, and it just, like, I've got to fix shit. But then it becomes a problem because I take on too much work. And by taking on too much work is like I just run out of time to do other things. And then I fall behind on something else. But like, you know what? It's a case of like, do you do 3 things really averagely? Or do you do 1 thing really fucking good and then 2 things like fall behind because of that? Because I'm more of a 1 thing really fucking good and then 2 other things suffer kind of person. I'm never like, I never say like that will do or it's good enough. It can always be better. And I'll always strive to keep doing that until the very last fucking second. Until it's literally like showtime. It's really hard for me to like finish something. Even after it's finished, I can always look back at it and be like, bruh, I could have done so much better. Or I could have done this. There's always something I could have done more. Or something that I don't realize, or something that doesn't really stand out to me at first until you kind of watch it back and you're like, fuck. But yeah. So, you know, unfortunately, I know like everyone in the chat is like, oh yeah, I get that. It sucks. Especially if it affects your job. Like, I'm sure people have had it or can relate where it just kind of affects other things unintentionally. And it's really annoying because it's like, it makes you seem lazy or uncommitted to certain things. And it's like, well, no, I'm actually the opposite of that. If anything, I work too hard, or I put too much effort or love or time into something which should have been, that I should have just said that was good enough and then focus on the other thing. But it's hard to do that, you know? As creatives, we are the ones who focus the most on the mistakes because we spend the most time with our craft and we're looking for mistakes. We got to learn to make our peace with that sometimes. Yeah. And not only that, it's like, on top of that too, if you're in my position, for example, obviously I'm fortunate to have the audience I have that want to watch my stuff. But it's a lot of added pressure to get it right as well. Especially when you've set yourself a standard or a bar and you have to reach that. It's like, well, it can't be worse. And it can't be the same because that gets predictable. So I have to be better. But like, how, there has to be a limit. So yeah, I don't know. It's hard. It's insane how hard you work. Yeah, I try. But, you know, there is times when I just fucking procrastinate more than any other person on the planet. And I'm just like, I start really thinking about the daunting amount of work that I've given myself. And then I'm just like paralyzed, you know? It's like a vicious cycle of fucking... Bruh. It's like now I've overwhelmed myself to the point of like, I don't know where to start, or like, how do I even tackle this? What do I do first? It's a hard balance for sure. But for anyone who's actually been paying attention, it's obvious how hard you work. Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking for justification or gratification on that, you know? I let the end result do the talking, you know? I don't need to prove myself to anyone apart from myself. And if people don't like that, then I only tried my best, you know? And then it gets hard to do anything. Yeah. Like I said, it's just that barrier. Once you cross that barrier, it's like I'm unstoppable, you know? Like I won't talk to anybody. I will just keep in my corner and just lock the fuck in. And nothing can get me out of that. I'll forget to eat even. I'll forget to eat. I'll forget to drink. I'll forget to go to the bathroom. And then I kind of like snap out of it. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to pee so bad. Like, I'm so hungry. What the fuck? Like my body will just starve itself all day. And then boom, 8 p.m. hits. And I'm like 2,000 calories in one meal. Wake up, stomach. It's time to fucking throw down, baby. You forget your psychological needs. Yeah. I don't know. It's because it's because of the focus. You just don't... all your attention is on that. You don't feel anything else. If I felt hungry, I would get food and I would notice, but I just block everything out. I'm glad I got shit done, but at what cost? Yeah. And then it's like, once that's over, it's 3 a.m. and I've not had time to like chill and relax and do something else, like, I don't know, play WoW or catch up on that game that I was playing, or... And now it's like, well, I can't go to sleep yet because I've not had free time to do what I want to do. Or like had any like downtime, relaxation time. So then I end up staying up and it's like suddenly the sun's coming up and I'm like, fuck, well now my sleeping pattern's fucking cooked again. Because I will forget to even go to bed or like be tired. I could be tired, but it doesn't matter because I'll just be so focused on something. I just keep going, you know? And I have a sleeping disorder anyway, so like on top of that, like every week I'll be sleeping and going to bed at a different time.